Welcome again, everyone, to the Ghirardelli webinar hosted by Carrot by Lollicup. We bring these to you so you get to know the brands that we partner with, and it's another opportunity to ask these experts questions on how to use the products to your business, to your menu, to craft amazing menu items that'll drive excitement, buzz, and ultimately sales. So I'm going to pass the floor over to Eileen from Ghirardelli, who will be taking you through all of this information. And throughout the presentation, we will also be doing some polls, hoping that you guys engage with us, participate. And for those who do participate, we are going to be giving away products from Ghirardelli. It's going to be full canisters of their frappe powders. Is it frappe? No, they're sweet ground powders. And then also the squeeze bottles for the chocolate sauce and caramel sauce. People who win the raffles will be getting all 4 products. And you just got to make sure to pay attention and participate to get those. I'm going to come back in during those parts and I'll help you guys out. But without further ado, Eileen, Alia.
All right. Hi. Thank you so much, Sabrina, and the whole Carrot Lollicup team for having Ghirardelli participate in your webinar series. It's always so much fun to spend some time with you guys and your customers and showcasing some of our products and how to use them. And hopefully your customers and the consumers, will be able to walk with some important information that'll be helpful. So anywho, so let's get started. So by the way, for those of you who haven't met me or don't know me, my name's Eileen. I'm the West Business Development Manager for Ghirardelli Chocolate Company. I specifically focus on the specialty coffee channel and sell also bakery applications, sauces, beverage powders, you name it, whatever chocolate product, you use, you would use chocolate or caramel sauce or vanilla sauce in. We have the product to help you create that delightful menu item for your customers. Alrighty, so let's get started. So we'll start with a little bit of Ghirardelli's history. Ghirardelli was founded in 1852 by master chocolatier Domingo Ghirardelli, who originally is from Italy. We are officially 170 years old this year, so we are super excited about our long-running company here in America, and we were founded in Ghirardelli Square. If you guys are familiar with San Francisco or have ever been there, Ghirardelli Square is where the original factory was when they first started off, and years later, currently, we have outgrown our Ghirardelli Square, beloved Ghirardelli Square, but we do still have our flagship Sunday shops there. So there's 3 of them in the square. If you haven't gone there yet and you're plan on visiting San Francisco, I highly recommend going to the square, going to our Sunday shops and eating a big, huge, our world famous hot fudge sundae. So because currently our global headquarters are located we're no longer in San Francisco, we're actually in the East Bay, which is in the city of San Leandro, California. So it's actually about 35 to 40 minutes east of San Francisco. So that's where, again, our global headquarters and our chocolate factory is located, where we make all the magic happen. And being around for 170 years, we are very proud to say that we've actually never closed shop. So because of that, we are actually America's longest continuously operating chocolate manufacturer in the country. So we're the longest operating. So and we're very, very proud of that. Alrighty. Okay, so Ghirardelli Chocolate Company actually has 4 business channels that we focus on, and one of them, the first one is professional products, which is the division I'm in, and the products that you as an end operator buy. for your shops. We sell the bulk ingredients, business to business, and we provide the powders, which you'll be seeing in the recipe demonstrations today, along with our sauces for specialty coffee segment and hot and frappe blended drink mix powders. So it's our hot chocolate powders that make mochas and hot chocolates, and then we also have frappes that make the blended drinks. We have a variety of flavors in the sauces that also help flavor and top your beverages. And in addition to that, we also have bakery ingredients. If you're a bakery or if you do any in-house baking, we have chips, powders, and wafers for all your baking needs. And then the next channel is confections, which you've probably seen everywhere. They're either at your CVS or Target. It's our squares and bars. You can buy them anywhere. They're delicious. Highly recommend. And then we have, again, our baking segment, which also in the grocery channel, not only on our professional side, but it's available throughout all the groceries and drug channels as well. And then our last channel is our brick and mortar shops, which include our famous Sunday shops throughout the country, including the one at our flagship store in Ghirardelli Square. And that's where you could get our famous hot fudge sundae. And actually, we also have a coffee bar there as well. And we serve our hot chocolate or lattes and alongside our chocolate squares and bars that you could purchase as well. So this just gives you a little idea of what the different channels of Ghirardelli's business. And the next page, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but Lindt and Sprungli is actually our parent company, and they've actually been around longer than Ghirardelli. They've been around since 1845. They actually acquired us about 24 years ago in 1998, and since then we've been under the Lindt umbrella. And because we're under the Lindt umbrella, Lindt and Sprungli has made huge strides and efforts to source more sustainable products. So I think this is important to mention because a lot of customers are asking for more transparency as far as where products come from, where ingredients come from. And so just a little tidbit for you guys, we have a sustainability program that's par, if not above par, of what the current programs out there, of the current existing programs that are out there right now, such as Fair Trade, Rainforest Alliance, and UTZ. So just to give you a little idea of our sustainability program, we also partner with a nonprofit Source Trust for the program implementation, which helps farmers in the local communities improve their practices as well as the quality of life in the community. Okay. All right, so back to Ghirardelli. So this slide basically just lets you know that Ghirardelli is very well known. 9 out of 10 consumers, 9 out of 10 people in this country know what Ghirardelli is. And lucky us, because I think we've been around and sold chocolate for the last 170 years. We've kind of built up this reputation for premium quality, and also have as it's word has spread that we have an awesome chocolate, and we strive on quality. So across the country we're known. Alrighty, and so as far as taste is concerned, when people think of Ghirardelli, they expect the product to deliver an excellent taste. And so this data indicates that products that are made with Ghirardelli, the consumer perception is that that it delivers on taste, and it's an excellent perception. So if you guys, I'll touch more on the Made with Ghirardelli program. So this kind of gives you a general idea of what our Ghirardelli brand strength is. It speaks volumes as far as menu items are concerned on your menu. Alrighty, and then also this slide also indicates the satisfaction ranking of consumers that have consumed Ghirardelli products. There's an 87% satisfaction ranking. So any consumer that has tried Ghirardelli, has ever tried Ghirardelli, pretty much loves it. Basically, this is what they're saying. The majority of customers that have had anything Ghirardelli love it. And so there's an ongoing perception that Ghirardelli, anytime they see Ghirardelli, it's like it's a premium brand, and they expect to have a delightful and premium experience. Okay, so quick quiz. So this quiz. So we're gonna do a quiz. Did you want me to say it? Ask the question, Sabrina.
Okay. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and take over from here. You take a break, Eileen. You've done great. So hello, everyone. We are going to be launching this little pop quiz. Make sure you're paying attention. And everybody who participates, whether you get it wrong or right, you will be entered into a raffle for the 2 powders and the 2 sauces. So let's go ahead and launch that poll. Let us know what small city in San Francisco Bay is home to the Ghirardelli Chocolate Factory and global headquarters. Is it San Ramon, San Bruno, San Leandro, or San Rafael? A lot of San options. So it's one of those. All right. I see a lot of answers across the board, but there does seem to be a leading winner. Let's see. Any other people want to submit? I've got, we're going to do a few more seconds. This is your chance to get in on the action for our giveaway. You'll be getting the white chocolate flavored powder, the sweet ground chocolate and cocoa. You'll get the black label sauce, the caramel sauce. And with that, 3, 2, 1, we're closing that. And Eileen, correct me if I'm wrong, would that be San Leandro?
Yep. Yes, that is correct.
Congratulations to everyone who gets that right. But everybody who answered, just for answering, we are thankful for you to participate and join. So we will be doing a raffle. The next time you come back and see me, that's when I'll be pulling the winner. Then we'll have another opportunity for you to win the products. So if you didn't get in on this time, you'll have another chance later. And Eileen, go ahead and take us through the next part.
Okay, great. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so with all that data talk and about how popular the Ghirardelli brand is, it kind of helps segue into the Made with Ghirardelli program. So our Made with Ghirardelli program is a promotional branding program. It's complimentary for those who use our products in their current menu offerings or future menu offerings. So basically, it helps to promote specific menu items on your menu by using our Made with Ghirardelli logos. So the one on the left here that says Made with Ghirardelli Quality, this is one of the few logos that we offer as part of the branding program, and this gives you as an end operator to promote a menu item made with Ghirardelli. So what does this do for you? So basically, it highlights the menu item and lets the customer know that you're using a quality premium brand that's been around for a really long time and is perceived to taste excellent. So basically, you're telling the customer that, hey, we use Ghirardelli. Here's the logo next to it, so you know it's going to be good. All right. Okay, and so this is just some data to let you know in the past 4 years that the Made with Ghirardelli menu mention has actually increased up 74%. So there's been a huge adoption of the Made with Ghirardelli program nationwide. And I'm not surprised, only because if you already use it, you might as well, you might as well, you might as well implement the program. You know what I mean? Alrighty, and
Eileen,
then,
we have
uh-huh.
a question. Is there a recipe list or a book by Ghirardelli? Do you guys have a cookbook?
We do have a cookbook. It was released a while ago, but as far as it's a retail cookbook. But as far as a cookbook for implementing a Made with Ghirardelli program, we do have a recipe database that we can provide to the end operator. If you're interested in creating a Made with Ghirardelli beverage and rolling out the program.
Okay. We'll for anybody who may be interested in the Made With program and to get a list of recipes and resources for Ghirardelli, we're going to be, you can always contact us at marketing@carrotpackaging.com, and we're going to connect you with Eileen so that she can help you go forward with the Made With program and get all the recipes and good stuff you need to move forward in your business. So we're going to go ahead and put the email in the chat, and then we can go from there.
Yep. Yeah. Feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to help any end operator in rolling this out. It's a lot easier. It's very easy, and I could certainly help you as much as I can. Alrighty, so next slide. It's it's more data regarding continuing growth of the menu mentions. So between 2018 and 2019 versus 2018, Ghirardelli has increased in menu mentions by 19%, which is awesome. We continue to increase the growth of our menu mentions. During COVID, I'm not sure what that looked like because of COVID, but we picked it back up, and since COVID is starting to settle down, with the hopes of it, continuing to slow down, we expect the menu mentions to increase. Alrighty, so how it's used. Okay, well, how do I use this Made with Ghirardelli branding program? Well, right now, based on end operators' responses, a lot of the top product that's used that uses our Made With program is the sundae, which it doesn't surprise me, only because we're also famous for our world famous hot fudge sundae and all our sundae shops. So any ice cream shop, if you have an ice cream shop or a frozen treats shop, you can certainly create a Made with Ghirardelli sundae. We have a hot fudge sauce, and we have a variety of sauces that you can use to make a world famous hot fudge sundae made with Ghirardelli. The next one would be a brownie, which makes sense because our brownie mix is extremely well known throughout the entire home baking community, as well as food service. We actually have a food service pack size that's sold into that a lot of bakeries use. And then the third one is, of course, premium iced coffee. So a lot of end consumers that use our products have a percentage of them have also implemented the Made with Ghirardelli program. And this is where I believe maybe a majority of you end users that are watching this webinar, where you're where a menu item that you currently have could fall into. And then also as you go down on the list, there's the breakfast lunch, perhaps like a chocolate chip pancake or a chocolate chip scone. Also, and then next one's frozen treat, which includes ice cream, soft serve yogurt, any frozen treat that you could possibly imagine. Blended drink would include frappe. Premium coffee, again, would be like a chocolate, like a mocha or so. So that's goes along with the premium iced coffee. And then of course hot chocolate. You think of Ghirardelli because we're a chocolate company, hot chocolate makes sense to brand it made with Ghirardelli. And then also the chocolate chip cookie, waffles, pancakes, again, a breakfast item, and then 24% other types of desserts, which would be like a chocolate mousse or a cheesecake, or many of the desserts and drinks that you can make. Even a martini, a chocolate martini, you could make made with Ghirardelli. It's just all the made with Ghirardelli menu mentions are subject to approval, but that's something I could talk to you guys more in detail one-on-one as far as what that entails. But it's totally doable, and I want to make it easy for you guys if you guys are interested. But anyway, so this just kind of gives you an idea of the menu items that are mentioned as a made with item. And this is the process, just a quick outline of what the process entails. Basically, a signed agreement. No competitive ingredients are permitted. Basically, that's why you're signing the agreement. You're not going to use our logo and use a competitive ingredient. Generally, the guideline is 20% by weight, but for beverages, it's a little different because it's a beverage. This mostly applies for baked goods. We have to approve it as an item, but if you use one of our made with items, made with recipes, then it's automatically approved, and then you don't have to worry about the approval part of it. But we do still have to, know what approved made with recipe you're going to be using, as well as any POS that you decide to roll out with the made with menu items, such as addition of the logo on your menu, or any kind of social media POS that you roll out on the social media outlets or email blasts or apps that you currently have, or even any kind of hard copy items like posters or door clings that you plan on using the logo on. So we do need to approve all that stuff ahead of time, but that's just, you just submit it, and then there's a little bit back and forth, but I try to help you out as much as I can, so we could just turn it around as quickly as we can for you. Okay. And so that's kind of it, just to give you an idea of the Made with Ghirardelli program. If you guys are interested, again, Sabrina's going to supply you with provide my email address, and then we could talk more detail about that. Okay, so last quiz question. Sabrina.
Okay, so now we just want to do a little quiz to make sure you were paying attention again. But before we do that, I am going to be pulling the winner. So if Eileen, would you mind stop sharing so that I could zoom in on my bucket to let everyone see that it is completely random. And randomly, I'm going to select Amor. Amor, you are the winner. You will be receiving the ground. It's such a long title. Sorry. The sweet ground powder, white chocolate flavored, then the sweet ground powder, chocolate and cocoa, then the black label syrup, and the caramel sauce. So you'll be getting all of that. We are so excited for you to be able to try all the products, especially Eileen is going to be showing some recipes that you can make with some of these products and craft some delicious drinks. These would be great for you to sample out and test and figure out what you want to add to your menu if you do have your own restaurant or food service operation. So that's really exciting. Congratulations. We'll be contacting you later to send you your prize. Now with that, for anyone who did not win, here's your another opportunity. We're going to launch that second survey right now. What are 3 common menu items that a business has promoted using the Made with Ghirardelli program? Is it a Sunday frozen treat and cookie? Is it the Sunday brownie and premium iced coffee? Is it the frozen treat, premium coffee and hot chocolate? How about a waffle or pancake along with cookie and hot chocolate? Or is it Sunday premium iced coffee and blended drinks? What are the top 3? We had a beautiful chart provided by Eileen, so you can visually see which one. It looks like most of you guys are answering correctly. So that is exciting that you guys are paying attention. Thank you for that. And we're going to close that in the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're ending that poll. The answer, Sunday brownie premium iced coffee. So most of you guys got that right. Congratulations. And everybody who submitted an answer will be entered in for the next raffle. So stay tuned for that next one. And I do want to chime in. If you guys have any questions along the way, feel free to enter it into the chat, and Eileen will be able to answer as soon as you submit the question. Because if you have questions about the products, about something about your business, we are happy to take the time to answer and help you out. That's another benefit of you guys tuning into this live is, ask us your questions. We're here to help you. And with that, Eileen, back to you.
Great. Thanks, Sabrina. Well, congratulations to the winner of the first raffle. All righty. So let me go ahead and share my screen again. All righty. So now that we've gone through the Made with Ghirardelli program, I'm going to talk about a trend and then go into some recipes. Okay. So let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. So I'm going to talk about iced coffee only because it's going to start getting warmer. And it seems like a lot of customers are choosing iced coffee as a drink. Perhaps maybe iced coffee in the afternoon or in the evening, just so they switch it up from hot coffee to iced coffee. And again, because it's getting warmer. Alrighty, so iced coffee. There are iced coffee is very, very popular. 92% of consumers in the US know about it. 65% have tried it. So about one out of two people, more than 1 out of 2 people have tried iced coffee, and 50% love it or like it. So it's found on 15.7% of all menus, 15% increase growth since 2017. Alrighty, and so this kind of lets you know, this data lets you know where, what kind of restaurant type has adopted or implemented or rolled out iced coffee on their menus. 33.9% of U.S. restaurant national chains have iced coffee menu item, as well as QSR, between QSR and mid-scale, which are the coffee chains, standalone coffee chains would be considered a QSR, that have a 24.4% penetration of this item. Although, that kind of surprises me. You'd think that just because if you're a coffee house, you could certainly, you'd most likely have coffee, but then this is also QSR, meaning, like the Jimmy John's of the world, like the sandwich shops, or, Burger King's, or the big national chains that aren't necessarily standalone coffee, but they do. Everybody sells coffee, and I'm surprised that that number isn't actually higher. But it'll probably grow in the future. Okay. Alrighty, and as far as the menu types, again, the businesses where you see iced coffee the most would be the coffee houses and bakeries. Bakery and coffee houses, coffee kind of go hand in hand. So most brick and mortar bakeries have a coffee bar, including in some ice cream shops, including Ghirardelli. We actually have a full coffee bar as well. And then it also is found at Thai food restaurants, burger restaurants, Italian, pizza, Mediterranean, seafood, French, other. I mean, basically all the restaurant types across the board, you could pretty much see coffee. But the iced coffee is a little bit lower in presence, but I think that's going to change. Alrighty, so the prediction of menu penetration is gonna be within the next 4 years. It's gonna go up a little, like 1% or so. But I think that I just don't. I think it's gonna grow even more. I mean, with ice, if you have coffee, why wouldn't you drink it iced, especially during the warmer months? Okay, so again, 92% have know about it, 65% have tried it, and 20% have had it many times. And who really loves it? So this chart kind of shows basically the majority of people across the board from all walks of life love it. So if you love coffee, then you're most likely gonna like iced coffee. Okay. Alrighty, and so this right here, this kind of lets you know what types of flavors are incorporated in an iced coffee from left to right. So the green column indicates like some trending flavors that may just be some breakout new flavors that haven't really hit the masses yet, but are in a category where it could potentially have mass appeal. It's just like a current trend that's growing. And then the next one is it's grown enough to be adopted by specially trendy restaurants and grocers. And then the purple column is pretty much in all the main chain accounts and groceries, and as you can see, like the columns more to the left, to the right, are more common flavors that you'll see pretty much anywhere, including salted caramel, peppermint, cold brew, dark chocolate, caramel. Again, marshmallow. Marshmallow is a really popular one that I've been seeing a lot of. And then ubiquity, that's the column where all these flavors of iced coffee you could pretty much see everywhere, from gas stations to specialty restaurants to your QSR burger joint. So anyways, so the major flavors are iced mocha, which is a chocolate flavor, either white or regular chocolate, caramel and vanilla, which isn't a surprise, cinnamon, whipped topping, hazelnut, pumpkin. I mean, these are all super, super popular flavors that I'm sure you're all familiar with and have probably already sell in your shops. Alrighty, just to give you a general idea of all these flavors. So if you guys are interested in experimenting with other flavors, this gives you an idea of like, ooh, maybe I'll try dirty chai. Maybe I'll try avocado, you know? Alrighty, so, okay, there's another quiz question. Take it away, Sabrina.
All right, thank you, Eileen. I just wanted to do the raffle first, if you wouldn't mind. There you go, you got it. Okay, so we've got another winner to pull, and I'm going to go into my bucket. Let's see. All right, see. I'm just looking for my master file of my potential winners. Let's see. Okay, here we go. And the winner is, well, your name is listed as an initial, but I've got B. Myers. Congratulations, you are the winner. We will be reaching out to you to send you your prize. Hopefully you will be able to make some delicious drinks. These are the familiar flavors of white chocolate and chocolate. I know Eileen was saying that, there's a spectrum of all these different flavors you could try. And because these are kind of neutral, I say, start adding in and developing different flavors. Throw in some strawberries in there. White chocolate and avocado, maybe you've created the next best thing. This is your time to experiment with these awesome full-size samples. And we have one last chance for you guys to win this prize. Let's go ahead and launch that last poll. So everyone, go ahead and let me know what percentage of customers have tried iced coffee. And I know I have. It's my preferred one, no matter what the weather is. I know there's some people, there's like memes about it too. Like people, it'll be, below freezing and they're like drinking their iced coffee. That would be me as well. I drink, my hot coffee is warm. I drink warm coffee. It's a travesty to coffee, but that's how I do it. Let me know. Let's see. I see I kind of see a split going on. Oh, no, it's kind of like the racehorses watching you guys vote. Oh, this one goes first. Oh, no, this one's coming up right next behind it. And we're going to go ahead and close that poll now. they say we're kind of split between 92% and 62%. Eileen, what is the answer?
62% have tried it.
62%. I'm pretty sure 92% of you guys have tried it since you're here talking about Ghirardelli. But yes, it is quite surprising figure. Anyone who loves coffee should try different variations of it. But yeah, that's really cool. What we're going to do is we're going to come back towards the end. Eileen has some great recipes to share with you guys. And afterwards, I'll be pulling the final winner for anybody who did submit an answer just now. And I'm going to hand it back to Eileen.
Great. Thank you so much. So I think I just have a few more slides to go through. And then I think, or maybe we're going to do let me double check here. We're going to go through the recipes, but I want to talk about the products that we're going to be using. All righty. So let's see. All right, so we're going to go into the recipes featuring, again, as Sabrina has mentioned, and what you guys could possibly win, are sweet ground chocolate powders. We have two. Well, we actually have three, but the two that we're featuring today are the sweet ground white chocolate flavored and the sweet ground powdered chocolate and cocoa. We have a third one. It's a dark one, but we're not featuring that today. All right, so why chocolate? Well, obviously the main reason is because I work for a chocolate company, and that's my main focus, is selling you guys chocolate everything. And why have we at Ghirardelli as a chocolate company been so successful throughout the years? Well, there you have it. Here's some data on why everybody loves it. 98% of consumers know it. 96% of consumers have tried it, and 85% love or like it. So basically everybody loves chocolate except maybe 5 people. But anyways, so that's and it's found, because we all love it, it's found on 71.6% of all menus throughout the country, and it's increased by 3% since 2017. Alrighty, so the first product is our sweet ground chocolate powder. It comes in 4 different pack sizes. It has a 24-month shelf life. The ingredients, by the way, as far as ingredients are concerned, we as a company have converted to non-GMO ingredients in all of our products. So it's just a little FYI, all our ingredients are non-GMO and cleaner label. And so the same great taste, if not better, and cleaner, more natural ingredients. So we're really happy about that. So this first item is our sweet ground chocolate and cocoa powder. This actually is a combination of a few ingredients. It's cocoa powder, and we actually use real Ghirardelli chocolate that we pulverized and made into a powder, which is our unsweetened chocolate liquor wafers, sugar, and vanilla. And that's pretty much it. It's perfect, again, as Sabrina mentioned, as a base for creating delicious chocolate flavored drinks. And I'm going to show you how to make some today. And the next one is our sweet ground white chocolate flavored powder. It's not an actual white chocolate per se, but it is white chocolate flavored. So this powder would be used for the famous white mochas, or the famous white peppermint white mochas, sea salt caramel white mochas. So anything that you would envision using a white chocolate flavor in, basically anything, whatever you could use with chocolate, regular chocolate, you could basically use in a white chocolate flavor. Perhaps maybe your pistachio white chocolate mocha, or a strawberry white chocolate mocha. So lots of different flavors that you can use, that you can incorporate with this product. Okay, so the first one, now we're getting into the recipe. Again, I'm actually going to focus on iced coffee. So I'm not using a blender. I'm just using I'm actually going to stop share here. Alrighty, so I am going to use my shaker in to make our iced coffee drinks. So let's see here. Can you guys see me okay? All right. I think if you want, Yenting and Sabrina, if you guys want to turn on the video for the other point of view, that'd be great.
Hey, Eileen, you need to go ahead and start the camera for the other one. And then we will be able to share that screen with everyone as well.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. All right.
No problem.
Oh my, why isn't it disabled? You cannot start your video because the host has, oh, I see. Okay, there we go. Okay, is that good? Oh, cool. All right, so you can see it. Later. Okay. How's that? Does that look okay?
Yes, it looks great. Thank you.
Okay, awesome. Okay, guys, so the first recipe we're going to make is our s'mores iced coffee. So I'm going to actually use our sweet ground white chocolate powder, and I'm going to use our shaker. So basically what you do is put some ice in here. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. We're just going to put ice in a cup. I'm going to get 6 ounces of the cold brew. Put it in here. I'm going to get 2 tablespoons of our sweet ground white chocolate flavored powder. And so you're probably wondering, like, oh, is it gonna emulsify in the cold brew? Well, the answer is yes, because if you shake it long enough, I'd say about like 15 seconds. And I kind of wanted to do this just because it's like a cool experience. I don't know if you guys ever, you know, the trend of mocktails have increased, and so this is kind of like, if you guys want to give a customer a different kind of experience, then you just use a shaker instead of a blender, or, you know, to make your drink. All right, so you just pour it in the cup. And so all this is cold brew, 6 ounces of cold brew and our sweet ground white. And so what I'm gonna do next is make the froth. So I'm gonna make the flavored froth. And I'm gonna add the marshmallow syrup to it. So it's about 2 tablespoons, okay? And so that's where you're gonna get the marshmallow flavor. So you just mix it up a little bit, and then you just pour it on top. And you sprinkle some graham cracker crust. I personally like speculoos better because I love like cookie butter, anything. So this is kind of a more cinnamony, nutmeggy flavor. And then I like to put some cinnamon on it. Oops, that might be a little too much. And that's it. So you've got a s'mores iced coffee, mocha iced coffee. And so you just, you could use, again, the sweet ground powders interchangeable. I decided to use a white chocolate today. And so there's the drink right there. Okay, then there is, so next we're gonna go ahead and do clean this up a little bit.
Did anybody have any questions about that amazingly delicious looking drink? Just want to remind you guys that this is your time to find out how to make this and how to cater it to your business. So ask the expert. But I thought that was delicious, Eileen.
Thanks. Any questions, anybody? If not, we can move on to the next drink. So the next drink I'm going to make is a cardamom rose white mocha iced coffee. Okay, so basically the same thing. We are going to get, again, 6 ounces of cold brew. Two tablespoons of sweet ground white chocolate powder. And you shake it for 15 to 20 seconds. Oh, actually, oops, I forgot one thing. I forgot the cardamom. So we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom. Okay, guys? Whoops. Actually, do a little bit more. Okay. Shake it back up. Don't need to shake it that much, so it'll blend pretty rapidly. And get another cup of ice.
Eileen, what size drinks do these recipes make?
So these are actually 16-ounce drinks.
Okay, 16 ounce. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. Alrighty, so once you're done with shaking, you just, again, this is actually the same recipe as this ice, the s'mores white mocha, except the only difference is your, oh, that's strange. I wonder why I didn't, let's just add a little bit more. But I probably didn't add it. The only difference is you change the flavor of the foam of the milk froth, right? So you just change the flavor of it, and I'm changing it to a rose, and then I also added some cardamom to the.
Eileen, can you explain how you're making the froth, please?
Oh yeah, so I don't have a BlendTec spindle that you guys probably sell. So BlendTec has a blender that has a different kind of blade at the bottom of it that can actually produce a cold foam. I don't have that, but I'm making a foam out of a frother that I have. That's a consumer frother, but you can certainly make a cold foam froth in the BlendTec blender attachment, blender glass. So, but I just don't have that. But I think you guys have it, right, Sabrina? I believe you do. But yeah, so basically you just froth it. You could even steam it on your steam wand, but because it's cold brew, I was I would suggest using the BlendTec attachment. So this is just a regular frother that you can buy anywhere. But BlendTec does have a frother that you can make with cold milk, and that's what this is.
Awesome.
Okay, and then so it's just a plain flavor milk froth, and then I just add 2 tablespoons of the rose syrup, and then you just pour it on top. Then you've got a cardamom rose iced coffee. So that's a really good recipe as well.
We had some questions about these recipes. You guys, we will be sending out the recording as well as the slideshow that Eileen has prepared with all of the recipes she's covering. So you will be able to get a copy of that when we do send the recording. So look out for that email.
Great. All righty. So next we are going to make, hold on one sec here. We're going to do an iced vanilla Americano mocha fizz. And so what that entails is it's not iced, it's not cold brew. I'm actually going to use 2 shots of espresso that I've prepared ahead of time. And obviously you as an end operator would pull it at the time that you make it. So we've got 2 shots of espresso. And then we're going to do 4 ounces of soda water. Then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of our sweet ground powder, which I actually made a sauce out of. So this is another thing that I wanted to show you guys. So the sweet ground chocolate and cocoa powder, the regular one, you could actually use to make a chocolate sauce out of. So I'm going to just show you how versatile this chocolate powder is. So I'm just going to put in 2 tablespoons worth of the sauce that I made using our sweet ground chocolate and cocoa powder. And so for those of you who are afraid of making a sauce on your own, it's actually fairly easy. Oops. Ooh, not good. It's soda, so it's a little explosive. So maybe I wouldn't suggest doing this. Oh dear. Alrighty, so I would probably suggest putting the soda in the cup and then just shaking that espresso in chocolate sauce next time. Alrighty. So we'll just go ahead and pour this in the cup. So basically this is a iced coffee mocha soda, which is kind of fun. Then I take my vanilla sauce. And I make the foam out of it. So 2 tablespoons. Just mix it up. And you've got a iced vanilla mocha Americano mocha fizz. There's another one. Clean this up a little bit. All righty. And then the last one is a chocolate mint mocha iced coffee. So we're going to do same thing. I'm actually going to use, again, our brew, 6 ounces. I'm going to use the sauce I made with the sweet ground powder. So about 2 tablespoons of this stuff. Okay. Shake it up for 15 to 20 seconds. Get yourself a glass of ice. And we'll make the mint froth. Add 2 tablespoons of mint syrup. Alrighty. You've got your chocolate mint mocha iced coffee. So that concludes our recipes of iced coffee today. Again, I wanted to do iced coffee because it's a big trend right now, and then I also want to do a foam because that's a huge trend right now. And actually, now that I think about it, I think Lollicup has like cold foam products that you can use to make these different flavor foams.
Yes, we do have we have a T-zone sea salt foam that makes, if you could do a salted caramel, you put the sea salt foam along with, one of those, that would be really great. So we are running close on time. I'd love to discuss these recipes a little bit more, but we don't have it. I think we're going to just jump right into our final winner for the prize. You've got all the powders and mix-ins that you need to recreate these delicious recipes. Let's go ahead and pull the final winner. Okay. I just see my master list come up. Okay, here we go. Ready? It is Christopher. Congratulations, Christopher. You will be receiving the full kit of the 2 powders and 2 sauces. And I thank you guys so much. This is your last chance to ask any questions. You will be receiving the recording and the slideshow. You have the opportunity to purchase these products either on lollicupstore.com, or if you do have a sales rep, reach out to them and they can place the order for you. So you can go ahead and try these out. If you go on Lollicup Store, you can buy the 3-pound container, do some recipe innovations yourself, find what works for you and your audience, and then you'll be able to order our larger sizes. We do have a 10-pound and 30-pound sizes available. So that is more bang for your buck if you buy in bulk. But for anybody who is interested in working with Eileen with the Made With program, please email marketing@carapackaging.com, and then we will work with you and Eileen and get you guys the right information to move forward with that. So any closing thoughts, Eileen, before we end the webinar?
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, everybody. Thank you, Carrot Lollicup, and everybody that tuned in to learn more about Ghirardelli and what you can do with our products. Again, I hope that I helped you guys out a little bit with some, a nice coffee trend and some recipes, and hopefully that if you guys have any questions about the Made With program or additional recipes using our products, I'm more than happy to help you guys out. And Carrot Lollicup, it's available through them. And they also have additional allied products that, like the syrups and the creams that you can also purchase through them. But thank you all. And I look forward to hopefully talking to you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for attending. Just a reminder, we will be sending out a post-webinar survey. We do hope that you provide us some feedback. It's a very short survey, so please answer that for us. And within the next one business day, we will be sending out the recording and the slides. So stay tuned for that. And thank you very much to Eileen for taking the time to show us all these different recipes and teach us about the trends. So thank you, Eileen, and thank you everyone who tuned in. I'll see you at the next webinar. All right, bye.
Bye.